Eh, morning guys. Hi Kosi. Hi guys. Morning. My name is Leroy. We are Makoya Randa. We listen to Oscar Man, and I'd love to apologize for yesterday. Actually, yesterday was just a mess. Actually, and we couldn't actually do a proper show. But then we apologize for that actually, because like there was a lot going on. The network is like really messed up. So I really sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I'd love to apologize for you guys who waited for us and we never showed up. I really apologize for that. Hi, Zizi, good morning. So, for those who are new here, we are Makoya. We listen to Ask a Man right now, and my name is Leroy, not Makoya. Nah, let's understand that part. Yeah. And then from half past 11, from half past 11, we just have our own little social corner here, so we discuss things that bother us, or maybe you want to share like a story, Nyana, or you need advice on something. You can come here freely, and then this is a very safe space. We won't judge you. We can laugh with you, and but then we will help you where we can, however we can. Because most people actually don't have such a what's that support group thing. So Angelica, that's why we're here. But anyway, my cousin said this is not acceptable. Yes, I know, ma'am. Yes, I know. And we sincerely apologize for that. And this is Mimi, my co-host for today. And yeah, cool. Oh, okay, okay. Mandlo, Sunborn. Alright, like, uh, your name is very easy. Volume, yeah, give me. Oh, okay. Mimi.
Then okay, no, my phone is fine. No sabui. So gotta ke phone ya ka ke tsetsa lang.
So my network is small as a guys, know what? Let's keep liking the screen there. Let's reach Boma 30K and the show is about to start. So let's listen.
Hi, how are you doing, Kuto? Hello, Samizi, and hello, Naked.
Oh, it's a guy today.
We're all saying hi. We're all saying hi. You sounding very fragile today. Whew.
Not very fragile, but I think the story I'm about to tell you, I've never really told it to a lot of people, but I'm just trying to seek advice on a way forward on how to go about handling the situation at hand.
All right. Anonymous, one thing I'm going to tell you right now is that you've come to the right place. At least you found comfort in calling in, and we're truly grateful for that. But before we continue to hear what's going on, Anonymous, respect is the foundation of our conversation. Maintain respectful language, refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, if you are in agreement with these terms, please confirm by stating I agree. However, if you do not agree or feel like you're not ready, let us know so we can move on to the next anonymous caller. Do you agree, Anonymous?
I agree.
All right, we are listening.
Man, let's listen.
Okay, I'm not gonna get a little bit judged, but I just feel like I should just let it out.
Anonymous, did you just say you feel like you're going to be judged? Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, like I'm about to tell you a bit of something that I haven't told anybody, but I think I just want advice, and I'm just gonna be honest about the whole story.
Okay, Anonymous, just so you know, you are at the right place. I can promise you, whatever it is, I don't know what it is, but I can promise you, and Naked as well as looking at me and is nodding, we are here for you.
Okay, it's a bit of a long story, but I'm gonna make it as short as possible.
Okay, Papa.
Okay, so in COVID, I met a very lovely lady. I have sort of an abusive mother who, when I don't have money, she kicks me out the house. So along the line, before my current partner, I met a great woman who was very exceptionally great, but eventually left me for somebody else. Then I met my current partner, who I was going through a lot of distress, and then I had been suspended at work also, and the whole lot was going on in my life at that point. So she started taking care of me, and eventually I managed to buy a house. And then also I could see from her side the treatment from her family. It was not very conducive or very healthy. So I basically asked her if she would move in with her child. And then she spoke to her family. Her family said she can move in. I spoke to my grandmother. And yeah, eventually we started staying together. Fine, COVID goes. A couple of months later, my current partner lies about the fact that she got retrenched due to COVID and etc. So when I started suggesting UIF, that's when I started noticing that something was wrong. She was going back and forth, and eventually she confessed that I resigned. Fine, we continued the relationship, but during that time, a year later, I meet a woman from a different province who now basically is making my life a little bit easier, because I also have to maintain, because I'm a single father also at the same time, for about 9 years, because the mother left me when also I lost my job in 2018 and just left me with a child and went to get married. And then I was left now. Also, I stopped drinking outside and started being a present father, which I've done an exceptionally great job. I'm very proud of myself about that. And then fast track, me and my current partner, we're staying together. I'm meeting her child, she's meeting mine. We're doing great. Like I said, a year later, I meet this woman from Northwest. She's sending me money on a regular basis on a Friday. Like every Friday, she'll send me 1.5. On Saturdays, it's 2,500. And this continued for a whole 8 months. And then eventually, I kind of felt bad that I'm lying. So I confessed about it. That, look, your girlfriend allowance is coming not from me directly. It's actually coming from some other woman.
Keep liking.
And then we move forward. She forgives me the first time. One day I'm buying her flowers. The call center agent now steals my numbers. Now she's totally gone on this rampage of basically asking me out. And she keeps insisting that she's in love with me. She feels like she can be the perfect partner. My current partner is unemployed. She's useless. She can do better, etc.
Hold on.
Okay.
I don't want to pretend like I understood you. You said the call center lady stole your number.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I missed the part. How did you meet the call center lady?
I was calling the call center to buy my woman, my current partner, flowers, to tell her I appreciate her for everything.
Okay.
Like, hey, thank you for everything. I mean, even though you're at home, because being a housewife it's not as easy as most people make it seem.
No, it's not.
You know, she has to clean.
Hold on. So just to get clarity, there's a lady that gives you money who's a province away, right? And then there's your current partner, and then now there's actor number 3. The call center lady.
Partner number 1 fell away because basically the one that was giving me the girlfriend allowance to provide to her every Friday, I eventually ended it.
Okay.
Then about a couple of months later, that's when the call center agent stole my numbers, and then she's asking me out.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
And then fast track. Now, call center agent lady, for 4 months, she keeps insisting that she's in love with me. She rocks up at our house. Fortunately enough, my current partner had gone to Guyana at the time. And
Anonymous, you don't have to mention the location, all right? This is just to protect yourself, especially if they are listening. You don't have to name the location. Just say, another location, please.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Now,
so my current partner goes
to... Hold on. Now, you are with the call center lady. So the call center lady fell in love with you without seeing your face. So
just
this
a voice.
it's a blind,
Yes,
or
correct.
Love is Blind season 7. Okay.
Basically.
All right. Carry on.
Okay. Keep liking there, man.
Anyway, like I said, the story is a bit hectic. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get a little bit scrutinized. But anyway, let's continue.
Carry
Don't
on.
be negative. Let's go.
Carry on. Although I'm already wearing my left charging shoe, but it's fine.
I did say in the beginning, right?
Carry on. Carry on, my brother. Carry on.
So, going forward, now the call center lady now keeps insisting that we're perfect together, etc. My current partner is useless. She can do so much better. But eventually I tell her, look, this woman, as much as she's not working, she's done so much for me, right? She's been a great stepmother to my daughter, and she's a great mother to her own child. And not only that, she looks after me. Like, my grandparents, they love her, and my parents also love her. And we've been going through this route for a very long time. So she basically kept on. She didn't stop. She kept on insisting for years. I think sometime this year she gave up, right? Because she realized that I'm never going to leave my current partner. Right.
But why do you keep on saying she didn't stop? You didn't stop, my brother.
Yeah.
I call centers all the time. They don't know details about my relationship. So you didn't
I'm
stop.
about to
Take
get.
ownership.
No, I'm gonna. Yes, naked. I will.
Okay,
I will.
okay,
I will. My
Anonymous.
current partner, let's say.
Anonymous. You'll be able to respond back to Naked DJ now. Let me just get through the news headlines, okay? Anonymous.
Okay.
Yes, hi.
Okay, you're gonna hang 10 for me now.
All right.
No worries.
All right.
Thank you.
So now, like, while they hang time, then, guys, hi, guys, my name is LeeRoy. We are Makoya Randa. We are not affiliated with Metro. We just love the show. So we are not breaking rules here. We just genuinely, like, just a group of friends who genuinely love this show. So please, let it be that. But yeah, man, just keep liking the screen there, guys. Like let's reach Nyana Woma 25K Nyana there, maybe. So yeah, man. Hey, bruh. So I know. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Star Queen. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, man. So I know, like, this guy has about like 3 ladies. He's busy swindling, but then yeah, which one? I don't know. He hasn't never knew. But hey, bruh. Like, let's keep liking there.
Team 31, Ask a Man, the Naked DJs here, some easies here. We've got Anonymous on the line. If you just join us right now, let me quickly give you a bit of a summary before we continue with Anonymous. Anonymous comes from an abusive household and eventually left home, and also started dating his current partner, who supported him until he found his feet and even got a house. Now, Anonymous then moved in with his partner and things were generally fine. However, they faced some financial troubles. Anonymous started having an affair with another woman who used to give Anonymous money that he would give to his girlfriend. Now, Anonymous eventually confessed about this and they moved on from it. Now, Anonymous then met another lady from a call center who fell in love with Anonymous via a phone call and wanted him to date her, but Anonymous resisted for a couple of years. Naked DJ, please can you just repeat that question that you asked Anonymous and an opportunity for him to respond?
No, I just wanted him to take accountability as far
Yes,
as
which-
the call center lady is concerned, because we all call centers, but people don't know details about our partners, etc. So it's things that you allowed.
Let me just explain. So when you call, I don't want to mention the name of the company because Quito asked me not to mention the name of the company.
Thank you.
So there's a certain floral company. When you call them, you have to provide them with your home address because it's especially getting delivered directly to the person. So how she rocked up at my house was that when she was sending and basically speaking to my partner about that, she got the flowers. She had to know my home address. She had to know my partner's name, last name, my home numbers to basically let me know also that my current partner had received her packet.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yes, we with you?
I'm a bit lost, but okay.
Okay. So it gets worse now. This is where I'm calling you guys to ask for help.
Let's go.
Okay, so as time went, now I realize I have a problem, but I don't know what's wrong with me. So, but like initially I have this void and I can't stop it, but it's like a yearning to want to sleep with more people.
Oh man.
So now at home, yes, I'm still performing my duties, but it's not as before. So in terms of that, I'm still like supporting my partner financially because we have 2 kids. So basically, she's unemployed. The 2 kids, basically, I take care of them, like I said. And I also end up somehow along the line during that, I end up stepping up to look after my parents, my grandmother, etc. There's certain people. I think also my father went through a financial situation. So now I'm looking after 4 households. And my savings eventually run out somehow during the course of this year. And when they're running out now, somewhere along the line, okay, my father somehow, I don't know, he's acting like he won the lotto. I don't know what's wrong with him lately. But okay. So he's basically stepping up and he's helping me because I was there also for him. So last week, we go out for supper. My father, my stepmother, me, my current partner. But I can see like some sort of behavioral trait that I'm not used to. So I think because reasonably before I met my current partner, I had been with a lot of women before. You learn things. Like it's almost like conscious competence, as they say in psychology. And you start picking up things naturally without a person telling you. So I started noticing. And my current partner, so I got injured. That's why I'm not at work at the moment. So I got injured at home. I fell trying to open the curtain and I fell and I hit my face against the pedestal. So I'm booked off work. But now I started noticing this behavior that's unusual. So I tried something that I had learned along the way when I was basically testing people how to confess. So she eventually tells me, no, there's this guy, we met, we talked, etc. Oh, she's a spiritual person also. So like, she would say, no, this guy, we talk about spiritual things, etc., which I've also been helping her through this journey through the 4 years, like down to everything that she requires to basically to heading to pushing forward so she can achieve her destination. It's like something I've been supporting her. So I hear something, I say, let's go try this. I say, okay, you need this. They made you dream this. Okay, go get Marcella. So go do this. It's so let's try this. Oh, by the way, I spoke to a friend of mine who's also a spiritual person. He said, you must try this. You know, I'm always trying to interact, you know, and be there, show her that as much as I understand the whole spiritual situation, but I'm trying to support you. So she tells me about this guy. Yes, and then a few compliments come about this guy in the past situation because her and my stepmother ended up drinking into oblivion when we were there. I didn't drink that day, so I kept quiet, didn't say anything. Next day I have to go to the doctor. I get one of those full on the phone type of vibes, which is not my style, but yeah. So she opens, I see, and then, yeah, I see that immediately the same night when, after supper, when we got back at 11:30, she got home and called the guy for 46 minutes and 35 seconds. And she called me prior before that 23:18, and I was like, but wait, you say you and this person are not doing anything, so why are you calling him so late? And then it's turned up into a fight, where basically she ended up saying, can you please just request me, can I go? I let her go. We had a few altercations over the phone. She's not taking my phone calls now.
Okay. Hold on, anonymous. Yo.
There's a lot going on here.
Let's breathe.
Wow. Because, hey, whoa, Jesus.
I'm going to ask you to answer directly, Nepodam, because, yeah, sure. Nothing, yeah, is so stingo.
Stimulus.
No, Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. So, anonymous, 2 questions that I have for you. One, you said you from sleeping with a lot of people, you just jumped straight into a lot of things. So, what's the body count? You would sleep with a lot of people. Plus minus.
And this is my body count's going to almost 800 right now.
800?
Wait,
Yeah,
Rabini,
there was a situation when I was unemployed in.
Okay.
Not really unemployed,
Don't
but I was going through a
explain.
financial situation. So
Anonymous, don't explain because I was when I'm explaining again.
Yeah, no.
You shall live in. Ima. It's 800 and I said, Chachi, Eyako, count Eyako Baba. And then 2, what is it that you want us to help you with?
like, I really love my current partner.
Yes.
Right?
Sure.
Like, that's no lie. Like, hands down, like, no woman, no matter how better or how much they can offer me,
Yes.
will I ever, despite the fact that she's going through her financial hardships or she's unemployed and
Yes. And
people
that's-
undermine her. Because even
No. Chill.
What is it that you'd like us to help you with, Panaf?
I would love to know how to fix my current situation so we can find a way forward. So
Okay. Does she know that she's 801?
no, we haven't got to 800. We're almost going to 800.
No,
Because
you,
also-
not we. You are going to 800 when
Yeah.
Okay, but she doesn't know.
No, we once had a conversation when we were
About it.
drinking that I told her that
Okay.
my body count is almost that.
Protection from 1 to 10.
I always use protection. I only have one child.
Oh.
I don't play those games.
All right. So now the
Nah,
question
nigga.
is naked.
Now as soon as you have one child.
Utin.
You have one child on your shoulder.
Yes, now
so
we have
you
one
use,
child.
now I've got one. So
Yes.
we all use protection.
And also, Mina, you know, I'm 51, turning 52 in December. So when I want, because I am nearer my God to thee, as far as nature is concerned. So I don't like lying, Jay, because you never know. Any day could be your last day, and I'm not gonna go to hell in naked. I don't want to use protection, and now I must lie. So, or I must tell whatever. So all I'm saying to
Let's
Anonymous,
keep liking the people, please.
as long as when you know no one is in a position to judge you, that part you must know. I think I know why you said that nobody, and I can tell you now, nobody is in a position to judge you, because a sin is a sin if it's a sin. A blessing is a blessing if it's a blessing. I call quarter blessing, half a blessing, or half a sin, or half a whatever. Ne? So, naked, please assist here. Set the tone. How does he fix things with his person?
In order to know where you're going, you need to know where you've been. So I just need clarification. You said no matter how much other women will offer you, you don't want to cheat on your wife, your person anymore. What do you mean by that? No matter how much they offer you? Like, have you been selling
let me repeat the
sex?
statement. No. So it's free, man. But anyway, let's go back. Anyway, no matter how many, I've dated auditors, I've dated women who are chartered accountants, who work in mines, directors, etc. So no matter how much they're saying, if you leave this woman, I can show you a happier life where you're living soft life and whatever. I'm fine in my 5-room house with her. I'm always home with her, like at nights, unless she goes away, etc. Then that's when I
Okay,
sometimes take
Anonymous.
advantage.
You know, my big problem is the fact that you are still exposed to other women. I don't care what their paycheck is. As long as you find yourself in a situation where other women feel like they have the need to gauge you're unemployed and to judge your unemployed woman, how do you find yourself in those positions with other women? That is a no. You don't have to answer, but that is a problem, because would you still be with your woman if you knew Uguti she's basically interviewing 50 other people, even though she says, no matter what these ones offer me, I want to be with this person?
I'm naked, and just to say, I don't necessarily ham in your shell. Sometimes maybe Nancy Groza, because about, and she say, Abantana Bashota so, or nyasicabangela or ngiyinahanela or ekonje lena ushota ka di-pads ushota ka ntho so shota so then I go get them from the store plus myself because she's a great cook. Then I say,
Okay.
I noticed that in the fridge there's no veggies, there's no etc. Then I go get them. Then somewhere in the queue, boom, a woman standing. And somehow
My
through our
brother,
conversations,
stop right there. My brother, we're all exposed to people.
I mean,
Your
look at LeeRoy right now.
excuses are just lame excuses.
Exactly.
What we are trying to say to you is never put yourself in that situation. Even if a person comes to you and talks, sonke as hambis sifuna ukushayelwa. But we all know boundaries. You have a problem with boundaries. Because now, remember, you want to apologize to your woman and you want to show her that, listen, I want you and only you, but your problem is with boundaries. You're not the only man that is attractive in lines. You're not the only man's voice that is attractive to telemarketers or people on the other side of the phone. You have a problem which you might need professional help for.
Yeah.
Because when a person just says hi to you, you automatically think bayakufuna. I've seen 15 women here at the SABC building today. Just because they greeted me doesn't mean they want me and that they are better than my woman because they are employed. So from my side, please get professional help because I think you really have a huge problem.
Naked. I did suggest that to her initially. I think,
my brother, you have the problem.
The
Don't suggest anything. You have an individual problem where you have a problem on how you view life, how you see life, and you have problems with boundaries. So there's some sort of addiction you spoke about.
Yeah.
There's some sort of addiction and boundaries and whatever that you need to deal with. It's got nothing to do with her. Sometimes you need to work on yourself as an individual so you can be good for the other person. And until you've worked on yourself, please don't have her in your life because you've got a lot of issues which you need a professional to help you with. And it doesn't mean go to the professional together because you have an individual problem. She's not sitting at 800 body count. You are.
Yeah.
So you need the help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Void.
Like
Next. So easy. All right. Anonymous. I'm gonna please understand that I'm going to tell you what I think you need to hear, not what I think you would love to hear from me. Ne? And this is based on what I've picked up from you, based on your story. I think, Anonymous, you don't know the definition of honesty. What the definition of honesty is, what the definition of being faithful and clean and clear. And I think you've mastered the art of lying. You are a pathological mashaya. Hence, you are able to just.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Lee's network nearly dizzyana, so he asked me to stand in for him. But he's gonna be here. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, guys. Please keep tapping the screen, guys. And then those that want to be on the panel with me can request so we can get the conversation going. Yes, I'm Mimi. I'm Mimi. A lot of y'all have never seen my face because I don't show my face a lot. Yo, Anonymous is just, I don't know. I feel like Anonymous, man, he's a bit egotistic. I understand. I feel like he called onto the show to stroke his ego a bit, because there is no way that you can go on a show and confess everything that he's confessing and the rest of Nani's story. Anonymous just wanted to come and brag about his body count, if we are being honest. He just wanted people to know that he's a catch, you know? So I think he was hoping that people would... I don't know what he was hoping for, if I'm being honest, because he doesn't sound like the person that even wants to take accountability for the fact that he not only physically cheated, but also emotionally cheated on this person. You know? So, okay, so Anonymous is from an abusive situation at home. And then he started dating his current partner. His current partner has a child, and he has a child as well. So, Bakipitile, they live together with their kids, and he's the sole breadwinner right now. The partner is unemployed, right? So, first, he emotionally cheated on his partner with a woman who was in another province. The woman Namu Becha, right? And then he claims there is a telemarketer or some call center lady who started bothering him after he... I feel like everything is happening in his head, but anyway, started bothering him after he placed a call to place an order to send flowers to his woman, right? And where's the woman? The woman is at home. So what baffles me is that how does this telemarketer know that this woman is unemployed, first of all? So when you as a guy, you were calling, you were telling random telemarketers that I'm sending my unemployed girlfriend flowers. Like, that makes absolutely zero sense. Because if my man calls a certain florist and says, look, I am trying to send flowers to my woman, why does he need to get into detail, which I know my woman actually works here, you know, she's done everything for me? Who are you trying to convince, me or the telemarketer? It really doesn't make sense. And the 800 rand body count, 800 rand, the 800 body count, I don't think that's true. There is no way in hell that this guy is not sick. I'm sorry, guys. There is no way that this guy is not sick. Because how in the world do you sleep with close to 800 people and claim that you've used protection with each and every one of them? There is no way. Absolutely no way. So this guy just called in to ask a man just to stroke his ego, and yeah, no, I'm not gonna stroke his ego. I just feel sorry for his kid, and hi Sabs.
Good morning, everybody. Hi, Tala. How are you?
I'm just bored. Anonymous is just playing Karona. There is no way. There is absolutely no way.
When I named Iwutule 800 because I logged in late.
Yeah.
Iwutule 800, and I was like, hello, yeah, 800.
There's absolutely, there is no way, because it doesn't make sense. Tsala. What a hafela.
There's no, like, his body count, like, guys, I want to understand. Please allow me to be blonde. This guy says that he has slept with 800 women. Kanjan, guys. I see more on the comments. I hope I'm gonna pronounce his name right. Nditeni, he says, can I weigh in? Come through, guys. You can request if you wanna come through, because I'm trying to be with me, Mara. You guys know my connection can make things to happen right now.
People are shocked. People have never seen me in the flesh before. This is the first time anybody ever sees me.
Actually, yeah, you guys. No, but I think like our old audience knows what you look like.
Yeah.
People that have been with us from last year, May, June, July, will kind of know what you look like. And then anyone from last year later, they wouldn't. Yeah, guys, this is Mimi. I was Kata Queen. Okay, guys, please give me a recap before the 10 weighs in.
Okay,
A
so
quick one, buddy.
this guy says that he's from an abusive situation at home. So he left that situation, started dating a lady on Alangwana, and he has a kid as well, right? So they lived together, and then he claims he started an emotional affair with someone in another province, and this person was sending him money. And then he claims he felt guilty, and he confessed to his woman that Bona, the girlfriend allowance that you've been getting hasn't been coming from me, it's been coming from another woman. Says baby girl forgave him, and then one day when he was making a call, wanting to order flowers for his woman, the call center agent stole his number and started pestering him for years. She could be a better woman than his unemployed burden or whatever. Understand? So yeah, that's where this whole thing. And then there's a part I didn't get, guys. So please help me because our connection was just disconnecting there. Hi, Tandy. And then he says that I think he said she cheated as well. I don't know if it was physically or emotionally, but he says that she cheated, and she cheated with it says that she cheated with a spiritual person, and she is a spiritual person as well. So he says his body count is 800. I think we all heard the 800, which is an absolute lie. But anyway, yeah, he says that his woman cheated with a guy who was spiritually gifted, and she is spiritually gifted as well. So now he's saying the reason why he called in to ask a man was he wanted to know how to go about all these women wanting him because he doesn't want to cheat on his partner. So that's the recap, Sabs.
Yo, okay, so I'm asking, how do I not cheat on my partner? Hey, Nina. Like I feel like from the beginning, you are not into that person if you want other people to help you try and figure out or find ways not to cheat on your person. And you know what? Let me move from my mom, guys. 1 second. And I completely agree with Naked when Naked said that you need professional help alone on your own without this poor woman. You know, and I completely agree because if he's out here asking for advice on how not to cheat on his woman, guys, angeke, like ngiyakubona okuningi ngiyababona abo 800 rand nabo 800,000 nabo 800 bucks. How do I not cheat on my person? I'm walking around asking people that you are not into that person. You are just not that into them, and you must just let them go. Yeah, he needs professional help. I don't have time for him, actually. He's annoying. He
I don't think it's professional help he needs. This guy is just egotistic, Inja. You can even hear with the way he talks. Said, you know those people who are like indirectly egotistic? Like they want their egos brushed so badly that they would look for validation in the weirdest ways. He's like the female version of an attention, a male version of an attention seeker.
Yeah.
You understand? So let's say that something psychological is wrong with him. What's wrong with him? What could we possibly say is wrong with him? Because you call into a show, yes, you are anonymous. Understand? Yes, you are anonymous. But you call into a show, you blatantly say out that, look, I've slept with over 750 women.
Yeah.
How it had the first thing people are gonna think of how it had, you don't love yourself. Do you understand? And then he continues to say, I need help because I don't want to cheat on my woman. No, guys. Can we
no.
go back? Can we all take each other
Something's
seriously, guys? Something is not right.
No, something is definitely off. I agree with you. And I'm also impressed. The fact it's 800 people, but he's given, like, he's kept the count. Like, he's certain that it's 800 people. How did he not forget? Hi guys. We'll allow you guys to come through and speak now. I think you can come after me, memes, ne?
Yeah, okay. It's again, I'm gonna butcher your name, my love. Ndicheni, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, thank you. How are you, my darling?
I'm good. It's nice to put the voice to the face. Yeah, hey, this guy, Shaman, when the Ask a Man started, I said on the comments that I think he needs counseling. And I am agreeing with Naked that the counseling he needs to do by himself without the woman. I can see that he might be staying with the woman for the sake of they like the woman at home. You know, my child likes this woman. I also formed a bond with this woman's child. That's the only reason why I'm staying with her. He definitely does not love this woman. And with me, I'm going to say, and not I'm excusing his behavior, but I'm going to say that his childhood and the abuse that he suffered in his childhood gave him long-term psychological effects. And I'm thinking because of his low self-esteem.
Another thing, Buzalelo. Bengilitoga and then ngalwasha ngilneke never slap yami.
Fabs or
Ay,
Okay, sorry.
All right. I'm a long-term psychological effect. And this you can pick up from his low self-esteem. No person who has a high self-esteem can come in and say, Mina, I've got 900,000 men that I'm sleeping with. No ways. You cannot. I feel like he has harbored so much anger from his childhood abuse that he feels like he needs to do something extreme to prove Gutiana he's a man, or to prove that, you know what, I've got it going on. And hence the mentioning of, you know, my girlfriend does not work, and the women I'm meeting are high level women, they are lawyers, they are what. He said a lot, but it's gibberish. So my suggestion for him is he must go to counseling. Maybe through counseling as well, he'll realize, Guti, he's not with this woman because he loves her, but he's with this woman because it's a safe feeling that he feels when he's with that particular woman. He's not with her because he loves her. He's with her because it's a safe space. Uguti, you know, when I go home, my child is taken care of, I'm taken care of, but I can still do whatever I want because I'm that person. So I think he just needs to get help, seek help elsewhere with counseling, and leave the woman alone.
Okay, that's actually very true. As much as I wouldn't want to excuse his behavior, that's actually very true. But did he mention the type of abuse that he went through? Because usually he's kind of showing traits of a guy with like hectic money issues. So it could be that he's in love with his current partner because his current partner, like he said, takes care of him.
Yes.
Takes care of the household, takes care of the kids and all of that. So she's like a mommy figure to all three of them.
Yeah, I think so too. Like a mom as well, also. You know, someone you can put your head on the chest and go, oh, I'm safe here. Something like that. Yeah. But he didn't mention the kind of abuse that he went through, so we don't know.
All right, thank you, Ndicheni. No, please come through. No. Okay, I think no is. Oh, she can't. Okay, Leroy. Leroy. Hi, can you guys hear me? Because now my panelists are like gone and they are quiet. But I get through Leroy.
I can hear you on my side. I'm sure ki Renya Musukodisa these days.
Shame, man. So yeah, I think this guy has money issues. Will try to excuse his body count at 800 with money issues because it makes absolutely, guys. Okay? We all have some type of trauma going on, right? And for the fact that now, because when he said, thank you, when he said that the woman that he's dating is a spiritual woman, you understand? It raised hectic concerns because now it's not like he's in a relationship with her alone. For them to be able to sustain the relationship that they're in for so long with, her spirituality as well, it means Hore, he's not dating her alone. He's dating her and whoever gave her the gift. Do you understand? Now it's going to open a whole nother conversation because now not only is he putting himself in danger, he's putting his kids in danger, and he's also putting her in danger. Because 800 that he's talking about cannot be 800 that he acquired before her. It has to be during her as well. You understand? So it's a very dangerous game that he's playing. And if ever he doesn't get help for it, be it psychological help, be it or whatever, it's really gonna damage him and his family permanently. Because you cannot sleep with guys, 800 is a lot. Like, am I the only one that's shocked by this?
Mimi, he's already messed up, this guy. Like, he's already, if you ask me, he's already messed up. Like, he can't get messed up beyond what he already is. And I completely agree with Lindy Chen when she says that he's with this lady because of a certain reason, because the family loves her or the child or someone. Last week when Lee was hosting, I can't remember what Anonymous was about. And I said, a lot of things that we do nowadays, we tend to fall in love with the idea of being with someone, either than just falling in love with Mimi. So sometimes you stick around thinking you are in love with Mimi, but you're not in love with Mimi. You're just in love with the idea of being Mimi. And this is exactly what I think it is. And also to also boost his ego, because like, honestly, who would come on national radio and say, I have slept with 800 women? I feel like what he's here for, what he needs help with. So at the end of the day, he says, I'm coming through, I'm reaching out for you guys to help me find ways not to cheat on my woman anymore. Was there a necessity for him to mention that he slept with 800 women? Angisiboni isidingo salokho, so I think maybe he thought they were going to hype him out at some point. Yo, what, 800, type of thing. Yeah, Serge, I really think that it has to do with his ego, because he could have just came through and said, I haven't been faithful to my woman. I'm a person that loses focus now and then. Who will be with you. There are people that will be with you and be in a committed relationship. Mara, they cannot turn back or shy away from the attention that they get from other women or other people, he's happy, he's in a relationship, but because of maybe he's a vibe, or because Mimi's got curves and she's nice, she keeps entertaining attention from other guys, so he could have just came through and said, I'm a person that likes flirting. Maybe he's likes flirting and likes the attention, but he's in a committed relationship. And now he's at the point where he wants to focus on his woman. There was absolutely, totally no need for him to mention that he has 800 women. There was no need for that.
There's absolutely no need. And I just saw a comment saying Badimo are punishing him because he is dating a spiritual person. We can never necessarily say Badimo are punishing him. Sometimes as a spiritual person, you date people and you don't even, directly know Pila you're dating a patient. understand? Because it could be a number of things. It could be a number of things, but he does need help, not only for himself, but also for his kids and this poor woman. And Naked was actually right, Hore. Until you fix yourself,
Yes, I agree.
he should leave her alone until he fixes himself. Come through, Nono.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, my darling. How are you?
Good, thanks. The first thing that I've noticed, which can you hear me?
Yes, you can hear you, love.
Yes, the first red flag for me is with Anonymous, the fact that he started his story with, I've been abused before at home, not even mentioning what kind of abuse he's endured in his life. So what he's saying to us is like, I've been abused and know that any action that I do after this is because of the abuse that happened to me when I was a child. He takes no accountability at all. He's so dishonest. He's a liar. He just wants to justify his actions based on what has happened to him when he was young. I grew up in a tough home where my mom, like my mom is like tough. My mom was strict, guys, to an extent where like we have saba. But I cannot go around abusing people and say because my mom because strict, naming you in the soul, isn't it?
Yeah.
You understand? Like where is your accountability? That's number one. Number two, Anonymous is in a relationship with someone who's also in a position because he said that the girl that she comes from an abusive home. So mabahleli boy-2, there's nothing that they're actually gaining from each other because both of them are broken. That's number one. Number two, the fact that he doesn't want to go to therapy, wants to take Anonymous with to therapy ngoba ufuna ukujustify ama-actions wakhe because azothi Anonymous naye he's been abused, nayo abused, so asihlale soyi-2 because soyi-2 we are broken. This guy is a narcissist. This is the true definition of a narcissist, because how can you go around sleeping with so many people and then still come back and claim that you love me? Like exactly therapy because you are the one who has a problem, and you cannot say, yo, I want to stop myself in tugile, I want to do this, no, I don't want to do this, that's why I'm calling asking. No. And how, like, guys, which person in this world will just allow a call center agent to just rock up at his house with no repercussions at all? Like, let's be honest. If someone steals your number, that means this Anonymous is lying. He called this girl. They met somewhere, and then he did whatever he did with this girl. Because unfortunately, we flirt with call center agents all the time. Sometimes, like guys with deep voices and stuff. They get me. So like, there's conversations that you will have with them, and then you can tell what you guys are flirting, but it's just work. They're doing their job. But I feel like Anonymous went after this girl. No, it's impossible that this girl took address yakhe wahamba wayendlini yakhe waroka apha endlini yakhe. It's impossible. It is impossible. He's lying, this guy. He's a problem, this guy. And guys, that's why I say we need a Hello Peter for relationships, because we cannot be we cannot keep meeting such people in our lives. They bring more damage, than good. Because how can you sleep with so many women and say when you don't have soul ties? It's impossible. It is impossible. That's why he keeps going and sleeping with women all over the world. Not all over the world, all over South Africa. Because really, like, how can you do that? Like, this is so, like, it's actually disgusting. And with the 800 number, yes, a lot of people sleep with a lot of people. Just other people do not keep numbers and stuff. Like, if you watch documentaries of porn stars, they will tell you how many people they've slept with, and they use protection, some of them, and some of them don't even use protection. But then these people are damaged, like mentally, emotionally. You're not okay, and you want to take other people down with you. It is so unfair, really. So I do not have like advice for him. He just needs to just stop dating. He needs to stop sleeping with women, because what he's spreading is not okay. It's really not okay. And I'm not talking about diseases. I'm talking about something way deeper than that, because he's spreading it to these girls, and it's not fair. It's really not fair.
I just think he just wanted to brag. He just needed to brag to someone, because there is no way in hell that you can come into a talk show and say, like women follow me. Ladies,
Exactly.
you know, like we all know one guy who is like that, and he's an attention seeker, and it's not even Yoguti. You know, he loves what's happening with him right now. He's not gonna go get any help because he's enjoying what's happening. You can't come and ask advice to stop cheating. Are we you?
Can't.
You can't.
He doesn't want to be accountable, and that's the biggest problem with people like him, because whatever he brings with him to you in a relationship, it's just he's gonna damage you more and more when you to yathandwa nan, because I don't believe for a second that you can say to someone yaktanda, but you know what, I've been abused, so I'm still gonna do these things, you know, to you, and then maybe when I get therapy, seeing if my therapist doesn't sleep on me, then things over sharp. Like that's what he's saying. He's like, me abuse you, so that's why I'm doing all these things. I'm justifying my behavior based on the abuse I've endured as a child. It's ridiculous, really. So yeah,
And can he not get a female psychologist because he's gonna end up sleeping with a
he's
psychologist as
lying.
well?
He's just lying.
So okay, so somebody asked for a recap. Sabs, please help us with the recap, and then you can go just for a few seconds, and then Ndlovu guys, you can go because you had your hand up.
No, can give us a recap because now I missed the part where he said that he was abused. I didn't get the part. Wabona Khoro Otakari excuse this guy. He's trying to find a shield for his nonsense. I just wanted to add before Nono gives a recap to the person that's asking for a recap. When I know, he's an idiot. If you've done telesales, guys, my first job was telesales, like cold calling. We used to flirt with guys. I would call guys more than I called women. I called guys more than I called women, and we flirt just to get the sale. After I get the sale and I hang up, I forget who I ever spoke to you. So he is an idiot, in short. No, please provide a recap, my darling, because when I gotta use the whole story.
Okay, no, before you do that, guys, I just wanted to remind you guys that we are in no way affiliated with Metro FM, and this is completely our doing. We do not monetize from this. It's just a group of friends who are just sharing their opinions about the Ask a Man segment and the Anonymous and whatever. So we are in no way affiliated. Harabatsebi bo naked DJ lebo somgaga for the people that come here asking for are they here. And then the rules, guys, can we keep our opinions very respectful? Yes, you can disagree with somebody, but let's keep everything respectful, guys. No use of profanity, no hard words. Please, guys, we don't want to get our live banned. Thank you, guys. Ndlovu, guys, you can go ahead. Oh, no, please go ahead with the recap, love.
Nizongibhadala.
Oh,
so guys, Anonymous is a man that called Metro FM. He started the conversation by saying that, oh, you know, he's not okay, and yeah, he wants to change, but then he was abused when he was a child. And you know, he met this woman, he bought a house, so they lived together in that 3-bedroom house. I don't know why he mentioned 3-bedroom, but it's fine. And they live with this girl. This girl's a child, and then the girl is taking care of both the kids. And the reason why she moved in was because at home things are not okay. So now she's being abused at home. Isn't Nandi? That's why he moved in with the girl. But then now, you know, years passed. It was COVID at that time when they moved in together. And then years passed, the Anonymous meets someone on a lady that was badgering him, Amupimali, and then taking that money and giving it to the girl. And the girl had that time lost her job, so she's unemployed. So things are not going well at home. So yeah, this guy is saying that he slept with a lot of women. He's saying 800, and then out of those women, he met a call center agent. He met a call center agent who he bought flowers from to give to the girlfriend that is at home who's unemployed. And then apparently this girl started calling him, telling him "Ngutu yamfuna," and then she's a better woman, and then rocked up at his house. She took the address apparently from the address that he gave to her over the phone to deliver those flowers. So yeah, and they carried on, and Utu Anonymous, and he's damaged. He just wants to change, but he doesn't know how to go about, changing and telling, changing with this woman, basically. So yeah, that's just the whole story. He's just not okay. And he says he went to therapy, and then apparently the therapist slept on him walala, and then she was snoring and drooling even. So this therapist was not listening to him. So he said he's not gonna do this therapy business anymore. He's done. And then yeah, that's what he said. And he says, yeah, he tried to look for help, but he wants to get help with the girl. And then that's when Sumis was like, and then Naked was like, no, you don't need to get help with the girl. You need to get help alone, because you are the problem. You have a problem. Baby mama doesn't have a problem at all. So when we inking when ourselves, so you need to go get help. Ikanjalo. So yeah, that's what she said. And and also the girl, the baby mama is spiritual, ne? She's a spiritual being, and then she met someone also who's spiritually gifted as her, and they were talking, and he thought maybe they were cheating, and he says no, he met someone who's spiritually so and then this guy's like, no, you're not going anywhere, I want to be with you and stuff. So yeah, that's it.
No, I didn't hear the part where he said the therapist fell asleep. Yeah,
He
guys.
said the therapist slept, and then what drew la kabang. Just imagine a professional.
This guy is trailer, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Ndovukazi, please come through, Sana-san. You've been waiting. Ndovukazi.
Hear me?
First. Oh, there we go.
Hi everyone.
Darling.
Firstly, I want to agree with Unano about the fact that this guy has zero accountability, because in no point during the whole thing where he took accountability for any of his actions. And also the fact that from the way that he tells the story makes it seem like he wants to come across as the prize in this whole situation.
Right?
Because yeah, it literally makes it seem like he wants to be the prize, because he said that the woman doesn't work, and he says a lot of negative things about her, and every time he says something good that he did for her, it turned out into a situation where he cheated. He was in line because he wanted to buy pads or things that she didn't have in the house, and then someone started talking to him in the line, and that's how they start flirting. Or he was on the phone and he was trying to buy flowers for her who was at home unemployed, and that's how the call center person got his numbers. Like, I feel like he was giving her girlfriend allowance from the money that he was getting from someone he was cheating with. Like, to me, it literally comes across as if he's trying to seem like all these infidelities that he was doing, he's the prize in this whole thing, because he was doing something for her in each and every situation.
You know what makes me angry with this guy? He wants to make it seem like he's a victim of circumstance. Like all his cheating business is literally these people just rocking up to him, striking conversation, and he's already in their pants.
Exactly. Because also there's no way that someone can just rock up at your house, even if they stole your address. There's a conversation that happened there. Like, all his stories have so many holes in them. They're so incomplete, Nje. No.
Like, lady, okay, I know I usually advocate that we shouldn't, be so hard on men, but this one thinks we idiots, and it's very unfortunate that his stupidity is going to harm a lot of people, because okokuqala, you can't be comfortable with the fact that you've slept with so many people. Something needs to shift in you the minute you sleep with more than 20 people. For you to even let alone get to 100, something needs to shift in you. Because
That's why, sorry.
no, you can go ahead.
That's why I'm saying that I think the 800 part was to solidify the prize thing, the fact that everybody wants him. I think that's what the 800 was for. It was not, it was just for us to know that everybody just wants him, and that's why he has slept with so many people.
It makes no sense to me.
It really doesn't at all.
Okay, guys, we can have our closing. He was trying to tell his girlfriend that he's selling. I don't think he's selling. I just think like he's giving it out for free. It's just that one lady that he didn't even give it out, but she was. And guys, please make me understand which woman in this day and age would give a man angamazi money.
Hey, but they do.
Oh, are you serious?
They do. They honestly do.
Sorry guys, can did you see Leroy's comment? So Leroy's comment says, can we also, on the other hand, guys, you might find that someone utwele with him and I said kanjani. And he's like, I get his parents didn't get along. Well, maybe one of them, one lawyer to spite the Leroy, wait, I'm pretty sa language ko strateng ne. Mara. Mara, you know, my mom always says, and I've heard this before. My mom always says, guys, excuse my French, ne? I'm apologizing in advance, and yeah. My mom always says, indoda nendoda inobunja ngaphakathi. It's up to every certain man to decide if they want to apply lobunja or not. And this one is applying ubunja bakhe. Because honestly, guys, please tell me, when those that have bought on NetFlorist, when you buy on NetFlorist, they asked you for the delivery address of the person you're sending whatever to. They don't ask for your address. So, how the heck did this consultant know?
No, I get they live together.
Mamela Tsala. So I get he called a NetFlorist or whatever, Palisa Flowers, whatever, saying I would like to deliver flowers to Mimi. Ne?
Yeah.
Can we please have Mimi's address? Mimi's address is A, B, C, and D, right? How does the consultant know who they stay together?
That's what I was saying. This guy had a lengthy conversation.
As we are stupid. Yes. He thinks as we are stupid, this one. He thinks he can come here and tell us nonsense and us will believe it. This one, my last remarks means Anonza, if he's not gonna go back to his therapist because his therapist, he's even boring his therapist that his therapist will fall asleep while he's busy talking. If he's not gonna go back to the therapist, then he must just find a way to heal himself alone with this poor woman. But at the end of the day, he must just let this poor woman go. He must just let her go.
Hi, okay. Nditheni, you can give your last remarks, my love.
Attachment. No, I'm listening to everyone's point of view and I'm taking it in, ne? And I'm still standing by the part that psychologically something went wrong and that needs to be fixed at the core. Yes, I'm agreeing with he's a narcissist, you know, he's
Guys,
his words.
sorry, guys, can we like shy away from diagnosing people because I don't want people coming back here and saying, yeah, Makoya ran down, they said that he's a narcissist because he does this.
Allegedly.
Let's shy away from diagnosing people, but okay, carry on.
Allegedly. So yeah, he's supposedly he's a narcissist or all that. But I think psychologically, if he goes to a psychiatric person that can help, a psychiatric doctor that can help him with the core, the foundation of what's wrong with him. I have a story to tell, but it's very long, of a guy that is exactly similar to Anonymous.
Okay.
But it's
Hold
okay
on.
one day.
Don't leave. No, don't leave. Stay there. Let me guys say her last remark and then give us the story. This one I want to hear. I want to hear this one. Guys, please give your last remarks, my love.
So for me, I genuinely don't think he needed any advice or anything. I just think he thought that the man on the panel would clap hands when he said what he said. I don't think he needed advice, to be honest.
Yeah, no, he just personally, if you know what, one thing I know is that the men in the comments here are gonna want to try and somewhat defend him, Yana. Guys, there's no defending this one. This one, there is no defending it. He's a straight up wolf. He's a dog, regardless, and he's a dangerous type of person because if he does have something psychologically wrong with him, then he is smart enough to also be self-aware. Do you understand? He's the dangerous type because he's also self-aware of his behavior. He knows that what he's been doing is completely wrong and it's hurting this person, but he can't seem to stop. He doesn't want to stop. He's not going to stop. So we can move on. Dicheni, I want to hear this, guys. I want to hear this, guys. I'm not going to change the banner to the Oscar Man banner because I don't have it. And it's again, our network is dizzy this whole day from Malvani. So Dicheni, please go ahead and tell us your story, my love.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not ready to share the story as yet. It's very close, very, 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 very close to home. But the guy, if I can just sum it up, the guy ended up at a psychiatric hospital because, yes, it was like a balloon, Angish, and then it popped and everything came out. And when they dissected everything, they saw the core where it started was the abuse at home. Then it was him being addicted to sex, alcohol, drugs, a whole lot of things. And the poor woman that he was with had to suffer the end of the stick, obviously, because it's his partner. So yeah, I'm not ready to share, but yeah.
Okay, let's sounds like a heavy one. Sabs, guys, I have a co-host here, ne? And she keeps disappearing. Okay, so guys, we're gonna move on to TTMN, and I'm not gonna change the banner because I don't have the Talk to Me Donna banner, and I'm not about to leave you guys here to go and look for it. Okay, so today's Talk to Me Donna topic, I don't know, I feel like it's a very light topic, very, very light. So the question for this topic is, do you have a healthy relationship with your smartphone? Really, Leroy? So what we mean by that is actually, guys, I had a topic for today. I had a very hectic topic for today. So there was this question that I actually saw on Facebook, you know, my little village. So they were talking about how would you feel if you found out that your partner is okay, if you found out that your partner has an addiction to porn. He doesn't cheat, he doesn't go outside, he doesn't, you know, he or she, they don't have emotional attachments to other, no, they just have this emotional attachment to porn. So this means that every time after you guys get intimate, they lock themselves in the bathroom and they watch porn to reach to where they need to be. So would you be willing to walk through with them and be like, okay, we're gonna get you the help we need? Or are you gonna leave your partner because of this type of addiction? For me, knowing the type of woman that I am, I wouldn't leave, you know. I wouldn't leave. I would really try and understand why they have that certain addiction to porn. If maybe there are things that he would like to try out, maybe that's the reason why, or he's afraid of telling me that he wants certain things done like this in bed, then we do the things that he wants. But if it's severe to a point where he cannot go a day or a few hours without masturbating to porn, then we seek professional help. Personally, I wouldn't leave them. So, Detaining, so what do you say?
Right?
What? I'm being honest.
What a topic. I I think any addiction at a certain extent is not good. You know, too much of something good is not good. Yeah, if it's going to take you away from your daily life, your daily chores, or the normal way of doing things, then it's a problem. Then you need to do something about it. If it's the only thing you're thinking about, uliko mmerokong wetsa kind regards, it's a problem.
It is. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
But would you leave them?
In the beginning, I would want to explore with them, you know,
Okay.
maybe they're taking tips or whatever, and try and understand what is the reason why we are doing this. Is it for fun? Is it so that we can get off? Is it, you know? But if it's like every day, I'd probably say, oh, baby. Maybe something is wrong here. Can we do something about it? And then if they are reluctant, then, you know, seek further help from there.
Okay.
Yeah, but not leave them. And I'm in love.
See, but they are acting, but he expects you to perfect
Imagine.
what they are doing. I mean, like, if they can do it, also liking, I mean, this is a person that you're supposed to be in love with. This is a person that you know, you told yourself, "Horobona, okay, I'm gonna go through thick and thin. This is thin. This person's porn addiction is thin."
A lot.
So the minute, so we can't honestly want to pick and choose what we are willing to, you know, accept. You understand what I mean? But okay, each to their own. Leroy, please tell me it's working.
Need to.
Ibereka herwa ka phone. Lee.
Bra. Hey, wena. Joyce ne. Hey guys, barking guys ne. Go na le motho mona. They work ko Renu kwa. That person hates me blind. Bona, we see you, Mar. Anyway, we are sanctified. We are the children of the Lord. So, guys, now, okay, here's my view, right? Me, I'm a lover, and I'm a lover, you know, and it's like deep lover now. So now, I would stay to actually like help you now. Marahap isn't like let's also remember that you can only help like a person who wants to be helped. You see? So I lorry like when you making the effort like Mariana Hada ish I need feed, you know, and the cat. Yeah, you bargain kind of because now like I believe that we all have like the addiction yeah, as in like you know working can isn't like here and there. Maybe um you like working sex more than porn. Maybe you like your phone more. Or, you know working kind of bujawlo
Ah, ah.
more. So he isn't like very judgmental there guys, you know, because your road
Okay, network ya Lee is simulotse happe and it's again it's breaking my heart. See, whose comment do you want to hear? Rainman is. See, Patty, you can come through before I jump in, love.
Hi, Sanmanan.
Hi, darling.
Ninjani.
We good, we good.
Good. Mina personally, I just wanna say ukuthi I would never date umuntu onaleyo addiction leyo because they tend to be very unrealistic, hey. Because kuya-actor lapha nakudlalwa, even lezi zinto zabo lezana, like they look so perfect and whatnot. Bese umuntu wakhona ajike abheke wena and then they start comparing like awu batho. Like like guys ngicela sikhulumeni iqiniso, ne? Like it's not realistic, man. It's really not realistic. Actor lapha kunamakhathi kunani umuntu lapha shaving istyle for 20 minutes. Umuntu expect ukuthi wena wenze the same thing. Awa mina I wouldn't. Because bona you'd find ukuthi yena loyo muntu loyo ubukelayo yena, that person doesn't even deliver, but he expects the most from you.
Okay, so Sipati, which part exactly is unrealistic? Is it iy'tayela zakhona, or is it the emotion that they try to
Yonke into,
show?
performance. Yonke into, performance, even the ways zibukeka ngakhona, because sometimes they put ama-prosthetics. Mina I know ukuthi kuya-actiwa lapha. It's actually it's a film industry. Even nama-private partnyana wakhona, sometimes they're not realistic. Sometimes babeka ama-prosthetics ukuthi ivele ibe ngathi perfect nyana, you know, and stuff. So angeke.
Sipati, guys, she says ukuthi that she would never, ever date a person who has an addiction to porn. So she feels ukuthi the expectations that porn put on relationships are really high. But Mina, what I'm saying, guys, is ukuthi at least try to umuntu wakho yazi ukuthi, you know, you are not perfect. Umuntu wakho yazi ukuthi mina ubaby wami i-woman on top I understand kahle when uthini mngana angeke do. You know, your person is supposed to know your limits. That's why we have boundaries, that's why we have limits, you know, to these kind of things. You'll find some men tell you know what, you're gonna have a safe word. So if things become really hard, then you use your safe word. You understand? So you guys don't push yourself over the boundaries that you've set for yourself, right? So healthy communication, guys, you don't necessarily need to leave the person. You just need to understand why there's an addiction in the first place. No, please come through.
For me, it depends. So, I used to have a lot of guy friends back in university, and you can tell they get excited over the smallest things that happen in those sessions. Like unrealistic expectations. Like, if you slap me, I'm out. And the footing I use malumam at now, because why would you do that? I don't like such things. Don't be don't do that. I don't like it. So don't do that. And I feel like people that do that, like honestly, if you go to YouTube and search for this thing, you will see what is porn addiction and stuff. It's a disease. It's like you have a sex addiction. We understand. And for me, honestly, I would not date someone who has that problem. I'm not gonna stay because I don't think I would want to, even touch that conversation, because after that, what's next? If it's not me, then what is it? Do you want to explore with men? Do you want to explore with other things? What is it that you want to do next? Yeah, so I don't want to just go there and try and heal someone who's already broken. I'm sorry, guys. Can people unbreak themselves before they meet me? Because I cannot do this anymore. I'm done. So I will not date someone who's got a porn addiction. So
guys. So okay, am I the only one that would, or maybe it's because of the type of person that I am? So my Josie and Ponyana are like, they want to know what I would do. I would stay, guys. I would want to understand why my man has such an addiction, Ngizohluleka sengizamile, to help him, because I'm that type of a person. And I'm guys, I don't want to lie to her and say, no, I'm not going to stay. I know my worth. I would absolutely stay. I would want to understand why it's like this. Because sometimes maybe it's not even an addiction like that. It's that that person doesn't get the satisfactory type of, intercourse that they want, and they can't communicate that. Because especially with Tina Bantaba Mnyama, I'm sorry to say this unfortunately, guys, when it comes to communicating about sex, we find it very hard. You will know ukuthi when you like to be slapped, mara you're gonna come here and hear who says no say yo mina mangangiklapha vele ngizokushiya, and then you become ashamed of the fact that I actually like the fact that this person slaps me during sex. You understand? So communication with that person, okay, Tana Sam, inking kuphi? Do you watch porn because you feel like the sex that we have iyabhora? And if that's the case, then what can I do to make it more satisfactory for you? I need to tell guys, don't forget to see coitus is not only between one person, not only the man needs to ejaculate, not only the woman needs to come. It has to be something that's satisfactory for both parties. Anish. So leaving, okay, each to their own. It's okay to leave because you're also protecting your peace as well. But at the same time, you like leaving ingane yabantu to go on to the next person and be like, oh, loya wangshiya because of this particular thing. I understand. And then they're gonna completely close off now. They're not gonna have the guts to even ask for help in any way. Yeah, well.
Sorry to disturb.
Yeah.
So, what I say is, when people touch on these topics, I look at the word addiction. That's number one. What is it that people who are in relationships with addicts suffer the most from? You understand? Like if you were with a drug addict now, what is that when that you will find that, I cannot do this anymore with this person? The emotions around dealing with an addict on a daily basis is a problem on its own. So if I find you and I want to be your girlfriend, I am sorry, I'm not going to mother you and come back and now I must help you through your addiction. You just need to deal with it on your own. It's different from me when I'm a sister to a brother. Oh, I can assist where I can because this is my brother. I don't want to let them fail. Do you understand? But then if you are an addict with such things, I don't think that I'll be able to deal with it. I'm sorry. An addict, that's a problem. Someone who visits it occasionally, then maybe I can, turn the blind eye. But then if you're an addict, I'm sorry, I cannot do that. It's impossible because dealing with addicts on a daily basis is a problem on its own. It takes so much from you, especially when you're someone who's maybe like me, who's always wanting to help, who wants to be a fixer and stuff like that. So now, Mina, I must change everything that I believe in, everything that I'm working towards to assist you with you to get over your addiction. Do you understand? So for a boyfriend, I am sorry, I am not gonna do that.
Okay.
Yes.
How Nditheni, why is it triggering na wena unaleli taba ne ene wambora because wanekotla ka tsona? But I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you this time. Says, have you left the house yet? Guys, I have a co-host, but she is not here. But like I was saying, guys, that Sis Nono is actually right. The word addiction is very broad, right? And the reason I say what I say is because of the type of personality that I have. I have dealt with people who have addictions in my family, and we have tried by all means to help them, But now this is an addiction that you're gonna have to deal with one-on-one with that person. You don't have your family helping you. You don't. It's not like a drug addiction where there's an intervention of some sort. This is you and your partner. It's just the two of you. So maybe I kind of understand where she's coming from. Obviously, it's a heavier, thing to understand, but I still stand on the fact that I would stay and I would ask Guti, on the screen. Where I draw the line is if he tells me Guti he likes Caucasian women. That's where I draw the line. I can't be a Caucasian woman, but anything else is doable, in my opinion, guys. You said that don't take on burdens that you can't handle. True. Very true. All right, guys. So we at 12 or 12:30, I'm gonna have to cut the show because my phone is gonna die, and I'm seeing that my co-host has completely disappeared. But I appreciate her being here. So, what are the closing remarks on this, guys? Let's start with Sis Nono, and then we'll go down, and then we can cut the show.
Like I said, so if it's addiction, I can't. I know, not for a boyfriend, sorry. That's not gonna happen for me. Yeah, so no. But if it's occasionally there and there, sometimes, then I can try and understand, but no, it's too much.
But what if he's like, let's say, every time you guys finish, doing the deed, umuntu angene bathroom and you hear him, finishing off watching porn.
That is addiction, ke. Hayi ngiyahamba, sorry, angeke ukwenze lokho. Like after we're done, you must sleep to show that you are done. I'm sorry, I can't. Ngiyazama, yazi, I would not do that. I'm sorry.
Nicheni, what's your last remark, love?
I think also if a person wants to be helped, then you offer your help. You can't impose yourself on someone. Umuntu must be ready and willing. Would say this is the journey I want to take in being okay. Therefore, if you have a chat with that person and you can see Guti they are not ready for that kind of help, then don't impose yourself. That's my closing remarks.
Someone said, I will help him finish. Yeah, you guys help him finish. So look at the issue is like a very minor issue that we could all solve. Just help your man finish. Tabs, love, since you're not back, guys, thank you very much. I will host tomorrow properly. I will have my ducks in order tomorrow because today's hosting was impromptu. It was supposed to be Lee, hosting and whatnot. But thank you so much, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. I most probably will be the one hosting tomorrow as well, seeing that Lee's Wi-Fi is not helping at all. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Please do join us tomorrow again at 10:20. We're gonna start with our Ask a Man segment, and then we're gonna move on to our Talk to Me Ndwana segment. Tomorrow's topic is going to be a bit of a heavy one because everybody please come. I'm going to tell y'all tomorrow's topic. Tomorrow's topic is the conversations that happen between child-free women and mothers. Right? So that's tomorrow's topic. And everybody to come prepared. And please, guys, we are in no way gonna bash each other, right? We are in no way gonna bash each other. This is a conversation that needs to be had amongst women and also men who, feel like they wanna have their 2 cents into this. But mostly, we wanna understand why women who are child-free wanna remain child-free, and then also, women who are mothers, they also have to have a say in it because we do have a back and forth that's going on between us women, and it's not nice. So see you guys tomorrow at 10:20. Thank you so much, guys, for your patience. We apologize again about yesterday. Nearly Wi-Fi, but thank you very much, guys. See you all tomorrow.